So we're talking about school and how it
Uh,
was for you.
well, I didn't go but very little.
Hmm.
Sometimes I didn't get a chance to go to school till about November, December. So everything, all the, we had to get our crop, and then we helped the white man get his, and all of that. And by the time we do it, and I go to school, children done been there, they way ahead.
Hmm.
I'm just lost there, you couldn't be up with no way to be up with them, cause you be done missed a month or two. So
What kind of school was it?
we
Who
had,
ran
I
it?
never went nothing but a Lutheran school.
Lutheran school.
Never went to no, never did go to a state school. Kind
Hmm.
of.
Oh, so you were so far away, you didn't have one except Dixon's Mill. That was the closest one. Or did they have it then?
They had it. White people, had a bus, but we didn't have a bus.
Mm-hmm.
See, Luther. That's why Lutherans became came to Alabama.
Yeah.
We're
Was
trying to
the,
record. I want to make sure we can hear you.
okay. Uh, was because that's why black people chose Lutheran schools in Alabama in that area
Hmm.
because they offered education. And like he was saying, the state didn't provide education for black people.
Yeah.
And those black people who live outside the city limits of any city, they didn't provide buses, so they couldn't get to school.
So we're talking about that they didn't provide buses for the black children and Lutherans. What do you remember about the people who ran the Lutheran school?
Well, the district, they built a building and paid the teacher.
Really?
Mm.
The church did.
Yeah, Lutheran church. He had a big church from St. Louis, Missouri.
Uh huh.
Miss, what the lady name of that?
Rosa J. Young?
Miss Young.
She was my eighth grade um, religion teacher.
She started the school.
That's who
through that
started it. She from Tuskegee, Booker T.
church.
Okay, so
She
this is a
got
black
book.
Lutheran lady.
Mm-hmm.
Booker T directed her to.
You gotta come over. Come on.
Yeah, Booker T. That's what she said. She found.
She wrote Booker T.
That's right.
Well, she graduated, in cut. Okay.
And she'd already got
I
her
don't know.
school.
I can't remember the dates. But back then, Selma had 4 colleges there. All right, and she graduated from the Presbyterian College there in Selma.
Mm-hmm.
And she went back home to Camden.
Okay.
All right, and in Camden, well, she really lived outside of Camden, a little place called Rosebud.
Rosebud.
All right. And then she wrote a letter to Booker T inquiring about where she could get funds. And he told her to write to the Lutheran Church, Missouri Synod
Oh.
in St. Louis.
Huh.
All right. And then they sent B-A-K-K-E, Reverend Backer down.
Uh-huh.
And he came down and she has a book out that you can read. The history
Oh.
of it.
So
And
what would the author of the book would be?
Rosa,
Rosie Young.
she's the author.
Yes, she is.
I'm trying to think of the name of the book.
I have it.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a copy of it too.
Will you introduce yourself to the camera?
Okay, my name is Charles Graber, and I'm Elizabeth Graber's son. And she's right behind the LC, Lulu Carroll.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Lutherans, were they immigrants? Were they from Germany or were they?
Right.
What were they like?
Well, yeah, it was original.
They were
That's where it
immigrants from
started.
Germany, and they came up the Mississippi River.
Okay.
Now, you also had Lutherans who came to North Carolina.
Mhm.
Okay, my father, who was a Lutheran minister, he went to the Germans that settled on the East Coast,
Mhm.
and they, for some reason, they came down to South Carolina, but they didn't come any further south than South Carolina.
And at the school, what kind of things did they teach you when you were able to go?
Reading, writing, arithmetic.
That's it.
Oh,
You got that.
and religion.
And
Catechism.
religion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Catechism.
You did catechism at school?
Oh, yes. And there was consequences and repercussions if you didn't know your catechism.
Yeah, but that was first, really.
Yeah.
And what church were you going to then when you
What-
were?
They
Good
had,
Shepherd.
The church was
Yeah,
all
Good Shepherd.
together.
The Good Shepherd was Lutheran church?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had. It was all in the same. You'd have a church there and school. They were usually built
On the
together.
other little side at the
Well,
end.
also you need to tell where the teachers stayed. The teachers stayed with y'all, right?
Yeah,
the
some
teachers
teachers
stayed
lived
with
with
Mama
us,
down.
boarded with us.
Really?
Yes.
So how many years did you try to keep going to school?
No,
They
I
got
went
a
off
job
and on.
at
They
17.
didn't have. I never would get enough days to pass.
Yeah.
I remember the teacher said one time to pass me on condition.
Yeah.
My mother talk about
We just
All of them
just
did.
pushed me on through and little like that. I didn't go. Very little. I don't know. If we had to work, well, we gonna move on up a little bit, and then, what was it? When I was 15, I was doing some of all kind of work and stuff.
We
I
didn't have
asked-
to do that.
And I asked a white man one day, we said, he, I said, we working right there getting the stuff out. I said, why we can't have a bus to go to school? He said, well, we number to waste of tax money. Say, y'all ain't gonna get a chance to have no job where you need it nowhere.
Is that what he told you?
That's
You
what
don't
he
have
told-
sense enough to have a job. You
Well,
couldn't learn.
he said you can read and write and count a little bit. So
That's it.
well, that's really basically he was writing. What kind of job would you get? Nothing. With somebody cashier or working in the store, you didn't work nowhere, nothing like that. Like a woman didn't do nothing but housekeeper. White people, they didn't work nowhere, make no money.
Do you remember any holiday traditions like Christmas time or anything special you all would do?
Well, we might get a couple of oranges, apples. That's about what we got for Christmas. If we got that, well, the school would always give us Christmas.
Christmas program.
They'd give a Christmas program back, maybe an orange and an apple.
It was more than one orange. It was an
Couple
apple
of
and an
some-
orange and some peppermint
Just
candy.
some small.
A few nuts.
Yeah,
And a few nuts.
that
And a
was
few
our-
nuts, wasn't it?
That was our Christmas.
So did some of the siblings go to boarding school in Selma?
Yeah.
Who went to boarding school in Selma?
From Wilhelmina down to me, and Barbara
Okay.
went 1 year, and she left and went to California, and I was the only one left.
Okay.
Wilhelmina and Liz his mother went to Greensboro. She didn't go to Selma.
Okay.
She
That
went
was
up there.
college.
Yeah, she went to Greensboro, yeah, to college.
So
Selma didn't have a college at that time.
They had 2 years.
When you left,
Of course, when I was there. They had it before I went, 2 years. Liz just didn't choose to go to Selma. She wanted to go to Greensboro.
why did she want to go there?
I have no
she went
idea.
to college. Well, I didn't know. I know.
It was, I guess it was more prestigious. I have no
I
idea.
remember when she started it.
Huh?
I remember when they went to college up there. I don't know what year it was. You know,
When she finished from Mobile, that's where she went. She went to Greensboro. She didn't go to Selma.
So all the girls went to school, high school in Mobile, and then
no, it went to high school to Selma.
Selma.
Okay.
Now, Wilhelmina did go 1 year. Remember? She stayed right there in Thomasville. And then the next year she went to 8th grade, because the school there was only 7th grade, didn't it? The Lutheran. So she went to
the Lutheran school at home.
Like the one he went to, all of us went the same. And so 1 year she went to Thomasville, and next year, the other year, she went to Selma.
And so were they Lutheran schools?
In
No.
Selma it was.
Selma.
Okay.
But in Thomasville, no, it was a regular school.
Okay. Why not? Why Thomasville and not Mobile?
Well, see, she had to. Well, you had to. See, we stayed so far out we couldn't make it to school.
That's right. So, but when instead of Mobile, it wasn't anybody in Mobile anymore so Selma came up, and that's when she went. Yeah.
How did you all decide to go to school there?
What?
Did your mother tell you that it was a good
didn't.
idea?
We didn't decide, and we didn't have a choice.
You go there, I know where.
That's right. And I would take that rather than get up in the cold trying to make it up to Miss Lena's, which was to catch the bus.
Uh-huh.
And they
What year
wanted
did-
us to stay in those Christian school, girl.
Uh-huh.
That's what it was.
What was it? What year they started again? Black people buses.
I don't know.
People-
But it
yeah.
still was a walk was up because we were not on the main Main Strip.
So you couldn't. So the best option was just to go away to school.
And they wanted us to stay in the
Man,
Christian
people
school.
be so
too.
young. You leave 6th, 7th grade, leave home, go to.
Yeah.
People wouldn't be about 12 or 13, something like that. That was so young.
So the
Yeah.
people in Lutheran school encouraged it to keep people.
Well,
in
your
the
parents
Lutheran
did
school.
too. Yeah.
Why do you think the parents did so much?
Religion.
Hmm.
Religion.
Just to have a Christian
Well,
upbringing.
it was help. It's
Right,
people.
you couldn't help it. You ate and slept. Religion.
Some people are. Some people walk 3 miles or go to school with us.
Yeah.
Sure
Like
did.
the
The
Kings
Kings, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which every day they be on time. Too.
Mhm.
But you would think sometimes they want more help around the farm, but you're saying it was more important to go to school.
Still waiting on
Well,
Later
them-
years.
Wilhelmina.
Later,
Yeah.
Some people.
later years it was.
Okay.